Good afternoon, my lovely followers. It's your queen, Sarah. We are back and we are enjoying some winter weather, as you can tell by the fact that there is currently snow and ice on the ground. And the fact that this pond that I walk by every day is frozen over. I'm not gonna walk on it or anything because it's not thick enough. It's still pretty thin, but it's froze completely over. And there's snow everywhere. Some of it's melted. It's not all of it has snow. It's not particularly thick. It's mostly ice, honestly. It's more of a mix of snow and ice. But yeah, we are here with this winter weather. But despite the frigid conditions, I just could not resist getting out and making a video for you guys. Having a adult version of a snow day, pretty much. Not that there's enough snow to really do anything with, to make snow cones or snowballs or any of that fun stuff. It's just enough snow to be kind of annoying and icy and make everything super slippery. So hopefully I don't fall down and bust my butt while making this video. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I know I sound happy, but I do have something serious to discuss. We have to talk about the situation. Once again in Minneapolis, there has been another murder by the ICE Gestapo. They have gunned down another American citizen. They gunned down an innocent man in Minneapolis. Another innocent person, gunned down by the ICE Gestapo. The man who was murdered, essentially an ICE agent, was shoving a female protester. He was assaulting her for peacefully protesting, and he shoved her and knocked her to the ground. And he was going to probably assault her and pepper spray her or beat her or something, and there was a man, a bystander, who stepped between the fascist thug and his victim. And obviously the fascist thug did not care for that much. He did not care for having someone stop him from beating and possibly doing worse to an innocent woman. So when the man stepped in between the officer and the woman he was assaulting, no, I take that back. These thugs are not officers. They are thugs. They're fascists. They're the modern version of the brown shirts. They are not officers, they're fascists. Anyway, when this brave bystander stepped between the fascist and the woman he was trying to assault, well, five Nazis tackled him to the ground and arrested him, because that's what they do when you stand up to them. They gang up on you and assault you. You know, they don't like someone standing between them and their victim. They don't like that. You know, so 5 guys jumped on top of this bystander who was trying to help this woman and proceeded to beat the brakes off of him. And the bystander who stepped in, who tried to defend this innocent woman, also happened to be carrying a gun. He was a licensed concealed carrier within the state of Minnesota, and he happened to be armed. And the officers beat him up, handcuffed him, took away his gun, and then shot him while he was lying on the ground. That's what those thugs did. That's what the ICE Gestapo did. They just straight up murdered him while he was helpless, disarmed, on the ground. They shot him in the back. He was murdered by the ICE Gestapo. We have yet another murder by the fascists from DC, who sent these thugs in. And then we have Christy Noem, Hitler Barbie herself, defending this murder. This is the second murder. First it was Renee Good, now it's this man, now it's this bystander who was trying to protect a woman from being assaulted by these fascists. and was murdered for trying to defend her. And funny, now the conservatives are all saying that the guy who was murdered while on the ground with no weapon after being disarmed is a terrorist somehow. Because he defended an innocent woman from fascist thugs, and apparently that makes him a terrorist. Don't ask me how, don't ask me where their logic comes from, because these are the same people, these same conservatives, who all go around claiming to be pro-2A. I mean, we know that's a crock of crap. They're not actually pro-2A. And this proves it. They're just bootlickers for the fascists in Washington. All the people who are supporting this. And it's not even all right-wingers who support this garbage, because like a whole lot of people have turned on the orange fascist because they know he's a lying sack of crap. And this man was murdered. This man was murdered for no reason. This man, this is bystander who tried to help this woman from being assaulted. And he was murdered. He was murdered by ICE. And I don't care what the fake media says. I don't care what the fake media says. He was murdered. And the fascist thugs who gunned him down while he was helpless and handcuffed need to go to prison for life. It was murder. And they need to go to prison for the rest of their lives. I had to share that with you guys, the fact that ICE has murdered yet another person. Yet another bystander gunned down. One who was just trying to do the right thing. Like, the right-wingers are always going on and on and on about the good guy with a gun, you know? That's how they justify having them. They say, oh, there's the good guy with a gun, he'll stop it. Well, they had the good guy with a gun. The good guy with a gun did intervene, and he was murdered by ICE when he tried to defend that woman that agent assaulted. She was peacefully protesting, and he shoved her to the ground and was probably about to assault her, and this man stepped in, and he was murdered for his troubles. He was murdered for defending her. This is what really happens. The right wing don't actually believe in the good guy with a gun, because once the good guy with a gun comes, they will happily label him as a terrorist for defending an innocent person against fascism. So yeah, the right-wingers are full of crap. We all knew that already. Trump supporters are all stupid. They are. They're all completely retarded, and they don't understand their own principles that they claim to believe in. So yeah. I don't think I'm going to make like a super long video today. I just wanted to discuss that with you guys and to show off my walking path with this winter weather. I meant to get out here yesterday, but it was I just didn't do it, you know? I just didn't have the time because I had to take a shower early because I was afraid the power would go out. But I decided to make a video for you today just because I miss doing it, you know? I miss making videos for you guys. I enjoy it. And I think that's all I want to talk about. Today's video is not really going to be a super long one. I also uploaded late last night the video from Friday. I'm sorry about it being so late. I totally meant to upload that on Friday, but with all this winter weather craziness, like, I forgot. So yeah, better late than never though. It is uploaded, and you guys can feel free to enjoy that. I guess you can just, since I kind of left you hanging on Friday, I guess you can enjoy 2 videos today. Consider it my apology. The myth that the right wing always holds up as the good guy with a gun has just been shattered. Because when the good guy did try to do the right thing, and by the way, the good guy didn't even draw his gun. He never drew it at any point. Like, he was on the ground in handcuffs, disarmed, when ICE shot him. When they murdered him. When he had 5 guys on top of him with their knees in his back, assaulting him. Because that's what these pigs do. That's what these Gestapo pigs do. They have to gang up on people. They learn it from those slimy little hook-nosed war criminals in the IDF. You know, those slimy little cowards in the IDF, the slimy hook-nosed cowards. International Jewelry. That's who trains our cops. They use Zionist training techniques. That's why America's police is so violent and so heavily militarized. Because we're allowing a foreign apartheid state to train our cops and to train our operatives. And then they go wild, they do whatever they want with no accountability, and you get situations like this, where a man was murdered, and there will most likely be no accountability for it. None of the thugs who did this are going to prison. They're going to be pardoned, and Fox News and CBN and all the fake conservative news broadcasts are going to cheer for them. Even though everyone knows the truth is all over the place on both sides of the aisle. People are waking up to the reality. And spreading the truth, just like me. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring this to a close. I know this video is not quite as long as I normally do. It's just like super cold out here. And I was also like up really late last night and just don't really feel like doing a super long video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found this video informative and entertaining. Thank you, especially if you watched all the way to the end. Please like and subscribe and all that streamer stuff. Thank you. I hope all of your weeks are getting off to a good start. I hope all of you are enjoying the week. It's a bit weird it's kind of like having a snow day, but like it's not bad weird. It's just weird. It's a bit of an interruption to the routine, but nothing we can't handle. So, like I said, hope all of you are enjoying yourselves. Hope you have a good, productive week, and we're off.